and welcome back to Freedom Planet with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So we turn to the third character here, Milla Basset, who is a dog, but is very cute. Can fly similar to Tails. Well, almost. It's a bit less. It's more like Knuckles' glide, but she can fly. Like Tails for a short period of time, but less time than Tails. And she comes equipped with a morph gun or something like that, which she can shoot at various enemies. She is also the weakest of the three characters, but she's the cutest, so yeah. And I will be only playing this level, and I guess the boss I just covered in the last episode, the Mantis boss, with her, because I want to show off her gameplay. And yeah, as for Aqua Tunnel, it's actually quite a good introduction to Milla as a character. She can bounce off various things in the way. She can run relatively fast as well, making up for her weak strength. So yeah, and her flying ability, while not as great as Tails is, can easily propel her upwards for a short period. And just like Tails, she's a good swimmer. If you think back to my Sonic Mania Let's Play with Tails in Hydro-City Zone in Encore mode, that's what I'm referring to there. Here's also our introduction to the water shield, which Milla will use to swim through the water and negate the problem of drowning. Just be careful that if you lose the shield, just like in the Sonic games, it does cause quite a bit of trouble. If anything, she flaps her arms and ears a lot quicker than Tails does. But Tails has a bit more control. As for her gun, she can also use it to throw the jelly-like substance around fairly easily against various enemies. So yeah, and also solve various puzzles, but we'll get to that. Though, as I say, she's the weakest of the three. Seriously, she has a much shorter health bar than Carol or Lilac. And if you do the whole thing with... Also, we've got a mini-boss here, which we can easily destroy with her throwing ability. You can create a block with the... I think it's a square button, and throw it at the enemy that way, so yeah. Which is interesting at the very least. It's for a completely different play style. Seriously. But no, the jelly blocks are not the way forward with Milla here. We want to use them to knock out the boss that way. And then we'll emerge back underwater. I'm guessing those rather big air bubbles, where all the bubbles are coming from, this game's equivalent of the Rograt from the Sonic games. And yes, I am going to refer to the bubbles as Rograt. But never mind that. Let's get some more air before she does drown. Seriously. And around here is some more water, yes, and some more springs. Honestly, I am getting a Hydro-City vibe from this level, which is no bad thing. If you're going to borrow from any Sonic water level, it might as well be what I consider to be the best one out of the Mega Drive games. Although, kind of like Tidal Plant from Sonic Advance 3. And yeah, to open that gate, I guess, you'll have to use the block there. So yeah, and then we get this giant anglerfish. Yeah, what is it with video games and anglerfish? It's like every game wants their own Lord Wu-Fak. Seriously. Anyway, like with the other boss, you want to damage it by throwing the block at it and everything. And then we go through here with some weird enemies that look like Koopas. Or maybe, no, not Koopas from the Mario games, but another Mario villain, the Spinies, that's it. Yes, the Spinies. But yeah, Milla's actually quite a cool character. It's a bit slower than Lilac or Carol, but and weaker, but she's still good. Just getting used to her playstyle is the real clincher for me, at least. Yeah. But that being said, let's get above ground before I do lose too much air and whatnot. And yeah, what else? You can get a nice pipe looking background, which makes me think it's too much like a Mario game, but it's not. It's more close to the Sonic games, as I say. I don't know what hummingbirds are doing underground though, so yeah, you got me there, man. Anyway, into the next area where we will see an area with a load of springs and everything, and a thing. So let's go through here and indeed propel Milla upwards. Yeah, that's always fun. Yeah, this level was definitely made for her, seriously. But let's get up here anyway. Just land there. Careful and don't get crushed. That is definitely something I don't want to do. And then more of these gelatinous blobs, sorry. And down here we'll go for a bit of a run and let's see what else is down here then. More water, of course. And I'm getting a weird vibe that reminds me a bit too much of, I would say it's less hydrocity, more flying battery. Anyway, that being said, more bounce against springs and everything. And what else can I say? I'm kind of not wanting to fall off this thing because there's nothing but enemies in the way and this goop. And we get another green monster here, which honestly looks like reminds me way too much of the Blag from, not from Ratchet and Clank, oh no, another Blag, namely from Yoshi's Island. So yeah, so the main way to damage it is to throw the TNT it spews out of its mouth. Seriously, while not taking too much damage. So yeah, it is an inventive boss and a good use of Milla's abilities, in my opinion. So yeah, you can also duck under it if it's giving you any trouble. So yeah. But yeah, not a bad boss at all. And it goes down fairly easily. Of course, I'll look at the see now the Mantis boss from the next stage in a moment, but firstly a bit of story and how cute Milla is and also how naive she is as well.
Guess what I got, Mr. Stumpy? The secret ingredient for my super feather potion. I'll fly real high in the clouds so I can find my mommy and daddy. And we'll all live happily ever after. Like in the stories. Doesn't that sound great? You're so funny when you don't say anything. What's going on? A dragon? I've always wanted to meet a dragon.
For fun's sake, let's see what Milla's like against a much tougher boss than, say, the aforementioned beastie in the sewers. Yes, because I did mention the other boss with the thing. Well, I believe. No, I'm not sure if this was in mode, but in adventure mode or classic mode. But yeah. Anyway, that being said, here's the Mantis boss with Milla. And this is the only time I will revisit a stage in the Let's Play with a character I've already unlocked, but yeah, this is what it's like with a tougher boss. Again, the fact that Milla, despite her lack of speed, can easily take down a tougher boss with only holding up her thing is actually really cool, actually. Yeah. This game is brilliant, seriously. only bettered by its sequel, I dare say. I'm not even completed the sequel yet. But that being said, yeah, the one thing that would slow me down is that scythe attack. Seriously. The other one's not so much, although she does move a bit slower than Milla by doing so, but other than that, yeah. She moves quickly enough to avoid most of the Mantis boss's attacks, so at least that's something. Be careful of the boss moving really quickly, of course. That can be a pain in the ass. Other than that, that's all I'm going to do of Milla's gameplay, seriously. There is one more stage that I will cover with Carol, but a bit later in the game. Most of the other stages I tackled with Lilac. So yeah. But just like Aqua Tunnel, it is designed for Carol. Well, that being said, I even picked up the crystals and threw it at that boss, seriously. That's how insane this game can be. Maybe not as insane as the Ninja Turtles games and everything, and quite over the top and everything as the Ninja Turtles, but yeah, it's there, man. Seriously. I cannot damage the boss that easily while it's in this mode. I'm burrowing into the ground with its claws and everything. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's the one downside with using Milla. Now I can't keep up with the boss when it's not chomping at me. But there you go. I'm actually defeated with the health item, seriously. But there we go. So that's that. And so now we get to what happens after the whole temple caves in. Seriously, because we saw that at the end of the last episode.
Did I? I'm over here! You made it out.
Your ear!
It's just a scratch. I'm fine.
Well, we better find Torque and get home so I can patch it up.
Well, this stinks. How are we gonna get more money?
We'll think of something. What I really want to know is why Spade is working for Mayor Zhao.
Buttloads of cash?
Well, Zhao might know something about the assassination, but that still doesn't explain what he needs the stone for. I have a bad feeling about all this. What?
Someone's following us.
What do you mean?
Yeah! Wait. Someone with a shield pulled me out of the cave. It must have been her. Sorry about pouncing on ya. Hello? I'm sorry?
Don't be scared. I promise we'll keep you safe.
Are you a dragon?
Yeah.
Can I touch your hair?
Huh?
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, it's okay. I was just surprised is all. Go ahead. I won't hurt you.
It's like a rope.
Yeah.
Maybe we can be friends.
Sure.
I'm Milla. What's your name?
Lilac.
That's a pretty name.
Thanks. This is my friend Carol.
Hi. So, thanks for saving me back there. But what are you doing all the way out here? I was playing over here, and then those people came. They're not very nice, I'll say.
You know what? You can come to our secret hideout.
What? Really?
Yeah. Nobody knows where it is except us.
That sounds like fun!